What's up, guys? Justice here, and I'm in my car. It's about midday, and I'm about to call my physical therapist to set up my appointments for therapy. So I'm gonna put it on speaker, let you guys hear some of the conversation. We'll see when I can get it scheduled to get in there and start to get some real work done for my hip, my back, and my ankle. So let's see. So this is Justice calling you back from last week.
Yeah, how are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing very well. I have a prescription here for some therapy for you. All right, and we'll see you at 9 o'clock on Wednesday, Justice.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So I'm on my way home now. I'm going to probably make some food. All I've had so far today is a free large coffee from Dunkin' Donuts that I was able to get, and a Think Thin bar, peanut butter. So I'm gonna go home, probably make something. I don't know what. We have a lot of leftovers from the Super Bowl party. How'd y'all think about that Super Bowl? That's kind of unexpected. I'm glad that Tom Brady, wow, I just said Tom Brady. Wow. I'm glad that Peyton Manning was able to get a ring finally. Hopefully he's gonna take the W and leave the league on top. But it was a pretty cool game. We had a lot of food, and so there's a lot of leftovers that we still have. So I'll probably have some of that. And then later today I have a client that I have to train. I don't think I've ever actually said it on video yet, but I am a trainer. I got my NSCA CPT certification sometime last year. I actually recorded a video about it, but then never put it up. I don't really know why. I was so excited when I passed that test. But anyways, so I have somebody to train later today. Typically today would be a leg day, but I've cut out one of the leg days because there's kind of no point to it, seeing as how I can't really do much. I kind of just take it as a rest day. I figure resting an extra day rather than doing legs twice a week when I can't really progress is better anyway. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do some light stuff. Maybe I'll jump some rope, get some cardio in, but we'll see. Besides that, maybe I'll show you guys what I'm cooking, what I end up eating, and you'll see in the next clip, I suppose. So here I got one of the tacos I made. I got some of that chicken, a slice of avocado in there, some onions, and some more barbecue sauce and some hot sauce on a flour tortilla that's kind of falling apart. But I'm gonna test it and see how it is. It should be pretty good. Delicious, really good. So I'm gonna make one more of these. Probably crack into that sweet potato because I made that as well. So that'll be my lunch. So I actually just finished my first physical therapy session today, and I don't know. I am gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna see how things go. But the approach, first of all, the environment of the room, it was a really small room, wasn't a lot going on. The last physical therapy I got was done by a place called D1. It's a training and physical therapy company kind of that was set up by Tim Tebow and some other athletes, and they helped me rehab my shoulder. And they had like TRX, they had bands, they had cable machine, they had all kinds of stuff in a big room, and the treatment was kind of aggressive, but I liked it and it really worked. So comparing the two, it makes me a little concerned what methods this guy's going to use, but we'll see. I'll be back here on Friday. But what I hope you guys get from this is to be selective in your medical care. If you feel like you're not getting the best service, or you feel like there might be better options elsewhere, research them, and you have a choice. So take it. You deserve the best for yourself, and if you ever get a vibe that you're not getting the best that you can, look elsewhere. So I just got to the gym. I got to do a whole upper body day because I missed yesterday once again. I've been up since 5. It's around 10:30. I am pretty tired. I wish I had like pre-workout or coffee or something, but I don't. So I'm gonna do some upper. It's gonna be a higher rep day. I have to sit here and plan out what I'm gonna do because I didn't do that yet, but I'm gonna definitely do bench, overhead press, some sort of row. I might not. I might have to skip dumbbell rows today just for the sake of time. Might do T-bar rows instead. Hopefully the rack is open so I can do chin-ups, superset with the overhead press like I did last time, and then superset a row with the bench. I really have to be efficient with time because I have class soon. So I'm gonna do that. I'm probably gonna film some of it, not all of it, and you'll see that in the next clip. So I'm gonna run through this pretty quickly. There's not too many clips in here. So this is one of the sets of the 205 for 4 sets of 6 reps that I did. So I did 4 total sets. They were actually pretty hard. I was exhausted this day. I definitely wasn't feeling my best. So I'm glad I was able to hit these though. They should have been easier than this. Then I went on to a row. This row machine here doesn't have like weight on it. It just has numbers like 1 through I think 20 or something like that. So I don't remember what number I put on there. I actually forgot to write it down, but I did quite a few sets of these just to get some rowing in. I always row more or do more back sets and reps than I do with pressing to try to keep things nice and balanced. Then I moved on to overhead press. With overhead press, I did 115 for 2 sets of 7. Then I realized it was too heavy. Did 95 for a set of 9 instead of 10. I was really trying to do 8, but like I said, I was exhausted and I just couldn't do it. So this is only one of the sets of 115. Why I was able to get 7, but it was tough. Then I did incline dumbbell press. I used the 70-pound dumbbells. I did sets of 8. Once again, I was supposed to do more. This is not a PR by any sense, but it felt extremely difficult. With the dumbbells, I always try to bring my elbows in close together as I press because you can't do that with a barbell. So I really try to get the most out of a dumbbell exercise by doing that. Just changing it as much, not keeping that width consistent between the dumbbells as I'm pressing, but bringing them closer. Then I did dumbbell rows. Nothing special here, just dumbbell rows with 80s for sets of 10. I only did 3 sets of 10. I was supposed to do more, but I was so tired. I just couldn't. So did 80s for sets of 10, and that was the most of the workout. I didn't get any of the chin-ups here, but that was what I got from this workout. I'll see you guys in the next clip. So I just finished the workout. I feel terrible. It's 12 o'clock, so I've been awake for about 7 hours, and I felt so tired towards the end. Dumbbell rows just killed me, so I just ended the workout there. No arm stuff or isolation dumbbells, shoulder stuff. But the day's far from over. I got to go to class now, and then I'm gonna use my Chipotle coupon and get some Chipotle, do a little work, and then I have to go to actual work. I have a job at a gym near school, so I have to go there after my first day there officially and do some training there. Not training as in personal training, but training as in learning the system and stuff like that. So that'll be the day. Oh, and then I have to train a client back here afterward. So it's gonna be a long day. I probably won't get home till like 10, and I left the house at like 5:45. So long day, but not a bad day, at least not yet. I meant to mention that those dumbbell rows today really hurt my lower back, at least now. We'll see how it feels in a couple hours, but for some reason after that PT session, the rows were really hurting. And maybe it's because I did overhead press and bench as well. That's probably a lot of stress on my back in one workout, but it did hurt. So I'm gonna see how that goes, feel it out. I might have to cut that exercise out for now, which I'm fine with. You got to think about your long-term health, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel tonight, later today, and go from there with that exercise.